Move! Move! Follow me! Follow me! Cavalry for infant form a shield wall! Cavalry move! Screw cavalry form a scheme! Cavalry dismount! So move! Foot move and charge! Arch cavalry move! So crew on my flank! Infant forward! Horsemen, move! Travel forward! Troops, move! Horse forward! Cavalry! Horsemen, footmen, infant, make a shield! Cavalry! Horse, follow me! Ride forward! Bowman! Archer! A close formation! Infantry! So form a line! Infantry moving! Arch stand apart! Cavalry! Cavalry! Cavalry after me! Cavalry forward! Infantry! Foot shot! Horsemen! Move! Stand up and arrow! For close formation! Footman, move! Double attack! Execute! Forward! Ah! Stand up, Homer! Forward! Move! Infantry! Forward! Forward! And the Sniper Shield! Footman! Form a shield wall! Archers! Arch, stand apart! Move forward! Archers! Arch loose! Or move! Double move! Forward! Infantry! Move! Put form a line! Cavalry! Cavalry! Move! Soldier! Forward field wall! Move! Archers! Archer 9 formation! Movement! Loose formation! formation! Cavalry charge! For attack! Infantry forward! For charge! Stand apart! Stand up! Move! Run forward! Horsemen and onward! Forward! Move! Horse forward! Move! Kill them all! Infantry! Move! March on!